Get ready for another wild ride through Reddit. Today we're exploring our entitled parents with 3 absolutely incredible stories. These posts had everyone talking, and I know you're going to love them. Hit like if you're excited. This story is titled "Encountered this entitled mom at my workplace in the mall," posted by you/Lord of the Rings Around. I work at a small clothing store in the mall. Just graphic tees, jeans, that kind of place. A mom comes in with her son who looks about 10. He immediately starts throwing folded shirts everywhere. Like fully unfolding stacks and walking away. I politely ask the mom if she could keep him from messing with the displays. And she goes, "He's just expressing himself, okay? Express yourself into not trashing my job." A few minutes later the kid knocks over a mannequin. Loud crash, whole store looks. The mom laughs and goes, "Boys will be boys." I tell her we're going to have to ask her to leave if he keeps damaging stuff. She suddenly goes ice cold and says, "Are you threatening a child?" "No, ma'am." She storms out yelling that she's never shopping here again on the way out. I had to refold literally everything he touched. This story is titled "Chooses to Get Pregnant While Financially Insecure," posted by you/3 Orcs in Atron Coat. This next story will blow your mind. Came across a post on another sub, being vague to avoid falling foul of brigading rules, where a soon-to-be mother complains that her parents aren't helping pay for her to remodel her house like they promised, because her sister lost her home in a divorce and needed financial support more urgently. She says, specifically, that she is upset they aren't helping her more when she has a baby on the way. You chose to get pregnant. If you knew you couldn't afford the life and home you wanted without your parents' money, why would you bring a baby into the picture? Obviously things happen and finances can change unexpectedly, but I always get very annoyed when someone who knows they are broke decides to have a baby, and then complains that nobody is helping them with money because think of the baby. This story is titled "How Do I Move Out to My Grandmother's House Without Causing a Full Family War," posted by you/Automatic Ad 1482. And now for our final story of today. I'm 19 and living at home with my parents. I work full-time, pay my own car note, insurance, phone, food, and everything else. I help around the house, take care of the dog, and I stay out of trouble. No drugs, no drama, no partying or nothing. I literally work full-time anyway. My parents are very controlling. And the situation has been building for years. I've documented it on Reddit even. It's a mix of double standards, random anger, shifting rules, and constant pressure. I get nitpicked for small things, blamed for stuff that isn't my fault, and constantly told I need to do more. Recent examples. My dad lies about small stuff and then yells at me for things he himself does. He changes rules with no warning. He restricts stuff I paid for myself. My mom switches between defending me and backing him. Any tiny thing becomes a lecture or a family meeting. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells every day. I don't feel safe having honest conversations because he either storms off or blows up they scheduled another meeting. And my dad told me there would be big changes I'd have to adjust to. Based on past patterns, that means either losing my room or another set of extreme rules. I'm not willing to live under that again. Because of how stressed I've been, I asked my grandmother and aunt if I could stay with them for a few months while I save for my own place. They didn't say no, but they said they don't want to cause a rift in the family and want to make sure my parents know it's my decision, not them trying to take me. My dad will not be okay with me moving out, even though I'm an adult. He will take it as me betraying him, and he may show up angry. That's why my grandmother's house is also hesitant. This is literally family politics. I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. My problem, I want to move out quietly and without a war breaking out, but my parents aren't the type to handle news calmly. If I tell them ahead of time, there will be yelling. If I move first and tell them after, they might show up at my grandmother's house and cause more drama. I'm stuck between staying in a stressful house that's affecting my mental health or moving out and risking a giant blow-up. I need advice on how to handle the conversation with my parents. Whether to tell them before or after moving. How to avoid my dad storming over to my grandmother's house. What boundaries I can set as an adult without escalating things. How others handled moving out from controlling parents while staying safe. What to tell my grandmother and aunt so they feel comfortable letting me stay. And that's all for today's Reddit stories. These incredible tales never fail to amaze me. Subscribe for more compilations like this. What did you think? Drop a comment. Thanks for watching.